Hello, I'm Jomika, and welcome back to Barlynaland episode 16. So, last time we got our villager breeder set up, and as you can see, they've been busy. And they're breeding in this area too, so it makes it go even faster. So I need to build a place for villager trading, and then also a way to get rid of them if they aren't any good. Like this guy here, he's no good other than breeding. So we'll keep him in there. But what I think I'm gonna do is build the trading center inside this little area and kind of wrap it around 3 walls. So we will jump in here. So it'll go around this way, probably start around here, go to that one, and then go to the other side. So I will get started on that. But before I do that, I did some more mining. So I mined out this chunk all the way to that chunk. And I also would like to do, I had an idea, I don't know if it'll work very well, but I want to build like a mob farm up top, which will collect all the resources from all the mobs, skeletons, spiders, creepers, zombies, all that. But also tie it into this XP area. So if I turn it on, they'll all drop down into here, minus the spiders. And I don't think creepers will work in here because they'll be able to see me and just explode. I'll have to do some testing and see if it'll work, but maybe there's a way we can filter them out. But yeah, I probably won't get to that this episode, just something in the future I've been thinking about doing. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on the trading center, and then I'll be back with an update. And you can kind of see it's like one of those normal designs that I think basically everybody uses, with the water streams at the top and the bottom. You push a button and it'll release them to their death or reuse them somewhere else. So yeah, I'm gonna get started on that and then we'll be back shortly. Alright, so here's what we got so far. Let's put a brick here. So just basic idea, they will come from over there, go on rails, drop down in here. I have to redo the roof a little bit so they don't suffocate and can actually fit through. And then they'll come in, drop down here, and stick in here. And then you just push the button, that'll open, they slide down and go to the water stream. So this is just a small portion. I'm gonna go all the way to this corner here, and then have villagers in here to this corner, and then wrap around back this way. And that'll leave us a bunch of room to kind of make like an entrance into this area. We can move the portal if we want. I may have to put the ladder on the other side just so it looks better, and you climb up that way. So I'm gonna continue on doing this all the way around, and then we'll be back as soon as I have all this finished, and then we can start on the area upstairs. Maybe I'll finish it before you come back and see it, but yeah, either way, we'll be back shortly with an update. Alright, I set this up and got it working a little bit, just because I have a little bit in there, and of course it doesn't work this time. Okay. Let's try again. Alright. So right now I have to jump on the back just to get them to go. And I've done this a few times. Of course we got another green coat. But I figured I'd fill this in for now just so I could start to empty out this area, because it's filled up even more with villagers and I need to start to get rid of some of them. So I got this first section done. Not really, it doesn't look nice yet It's kind of hard to get up here, but I just left this open so I could jump up here, but zombies can't get up. And then I also have these torches to protect any zombies from spawning up top here. So we got these guys. I'll have to get rid of these two and then check out these guys' trades. But I'm gonna do that after I get rid of after I set up some way to get rid of the villagers. So I'm gonna continue to fill this in with villagers. I need to make some more minecarts. And then after I do that, I will continue on with the other two sections, and hopefully these villagers don't breed faster than I can build, which I have a feeling they will, but eventually I'll get caught up and then we can kind of get this under control without having to mass kill all of them. So I'll be back. Alright, we got the whole thing built out. These chests are here. I don't want to empty them yet, but eventually I will probably replace that with brick. Right now I'm working on these corners here because the villagers don't really want to wrap around the corner too well. This guy made it. Actually, let's open these gates back up and we'll get rid of that. Yeah, and they do get kind of stuck every once in a while, but not a huge deal because I can just send another villager through and he will bump the new guy. As you can see, we have a lost villager out here. He'll eventually die, but he's just a nitwit, so not a big deal. Just like that guy, we don't need him either. And then we got two more guys in this area that have been accidentally shot through the system. When I was dealing with the water, it ruined some of the redstone and just opened the gates and let them go. So I'm gonna try to fill in all these with villagers the best I can. If we run out, that's awesome, because they will make more. And then the next step is to figure out what to do with these guys. I need to find out how far away they need to be to where I can kill them without ruining the villager score. So I'm going to finish with that, and then we'll be back once I either get this all filled in, or I start killing the villagers that we don't need, or something else interesting happens. Let's just make sure that this guy makes it around the corner, and it looks like he does just fine. So that's good. I had to take out an extra block there, but no worries. So yeah, we got these guys working. They're gonna make it around the corners, and eventually we'll be able to fill them all in. So I'll be back with an update soon. Alright, we have all the villagers that we are able to get in this area. The breeding area is mostly empty. Let's get back up here. Oh, there's a few. So let's send this down. Okay. Wrong way. Let's try to get out of the way here. Alright, send that guy up. We will send another one. They'll eventually go. There he goes. And there's two more, but we'll just kind of queue this one up. And they'll eventually make their way around. But now we need to get rid of some of these nitwits. Is that even right? I don't remember what they're called. Whatever they're called, we need to get rid of them because they don't do anything for us. So they are sent down into this water stream. They do get stuck, but they will eventually make their way through. And then they will come up here and be sent on their way. I couldn't really find how far away it needed to be. It looks like it could just be anywhere, but I decided I'd send it away over this direction and break the minecart on the cactus. It goes in the hopper, and then the villager goes into the lava. So I'm gonna let them take their little journey, and once they get up to the railroad track here, or minecart track, whatever, I will bring you guys back so you can see them be sent to the lava. So I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, he's floated his way down almost here. He'll probably need a little nudge. Yeah. So they don't really like the end here. But maybe if we send this guy along his way also, he can push him into the other guy. And we'll just make sure it works that way so I don't have to be here pushing them along the way. I don't mind if they're kind of stuck in there for a while, as long as they eventually make it out on their own without any intervention from me. So hopefully it doesn't look like it wants to. We'll just give him a little push. There goes that guy. So if I'm fast enough, that was not supposed to happen. Let's come here, send you the other way again. No. There you go. Almost. Not a perfect system, but there you go. Maybe what I'll do is straighten out this track a little bit more. I think that may be part of the reason. But yeah, that is a sort of finished killing system and a finished villager trader and breeder. I will need to kind of style everything, make it look nice, nicer, an easier way to get up here. I think I'll want to bring the floor up slowly up to this area, this platform. Maybe find a way to go up and over to the roof here, so we don't have to go all the way around every time. But it'll evolve as we go. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do some villager trading. I don't have many supplies on me now. I do have a few things in the other base I could bring over, but I'm at least going to try to do one trade with each villager, just unlock everything they have, and we'll see who has some good stuff. So I'll be back in a little bit after I do a bunch of trading. Alright, well, I know I said I was going to do a lot of trading, but I lied, and I've barely done any trading because I don't have any supplies. So I've done this farmer, I think I did, not the toolsmith, the leather worker maybe? Nope. This librarian, I did a little bit, don't really need any of what he's got. Farmer, librarian, nope, nope. I did one of, I think a cleric maybe. This guy, just because I had zombie flesh and other stuff, but I don't really need anything from you. So I need some paper to try and get some emeralds so I can trade with everyone, because I really can't trade without supplies. So what I'm going to do for the rest of this episode is go ahead and build a sugarcane farm. And I think I'm going to put it over on this side next to the mushroom farm, which, by the way, has been destroyed again by a creeper. I kind of sorted it out a little bit. We got lots of brown mushrooms. I need to fix it, so maybe I'll do that. But I will also build the sugarcane farm somewhere. Maybe I'll do it over here and just get rid of these trees because I don't really need them right now. Yeah, I think I'm going to use kind of the same idea here, observers and pistons, and I will get started on that. So I'll be back with an update. Alright, well, we just updated to the latest snapshot, which I think is pre-alpha 5. And I came over here, and my ladder is just in pieces. So I'm assuming we can no longer put ladder on glass. And it appears we cannot. So I'm gonna have to break this. And I might as well switch it to the other side while I'm at it. I think we'll just use nether brick. I'd kind of like to save the ladder pieces just because I hate seeing them go to waste. But I don't know if I'm going to make it up there in time. And I do see ladder up there, but I just think it's because we're not close enough yet. So we'll see what happens with that. And I am going to I guess rebuild it, but I don't feel like it right now because I have to move all these crates, boxes, whatever. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it while I work over in that area with the new farm. So I started to dig out. No, I didn't. What I did is I came over here to get iron because I moved the beacon so I could dig out this area. I decided I'm going to move the mushroom farm also. I'm going to rotate it so it goes this way, like the long way, instead of this way. And that'll make room for 2 farms, easy access, and then we could fit in some more over there and over there on each side. So it'll be long going that direction instead of the direction it's going now. So I'm gonna kill this skeleton, maybe. There's quite a bit of lag today. And then I will give me some haste too. Oh gosh. And then I will repair this back. I think I'm missing a few here. Yeah, 3 blocks. So I'll go repair those, and then I'll go ahead and dig out an area for the 2 farms. So we'll be back in a little bit. Alright, so we're back. It's been a couple days since I last recorded the last clip, and that is because my processor died and stopped working. So I had to get that replaced, and it took a couple days for me to order it and ship it out and get it reinstalled. But we are back up and running. I figured I'd upgrade in the process, so I now have the i7 2700K instead of the i5. I don't remember what it was, but it is broken. Actually, I have it here. I had the i5 2500K. So a little upgrade, a little faster. I've noticed some improvements with certain things. I'm sure when I edit or render this video, it'll do much better. But in the meantime, I was playing on my laptop and not recording anything. And I planted some farms. I don't remember what I needed. But I needed something, probably melons for trading or pumpkins maybe. I'm not sure. But I planted all those. And then I also did these 2 farms. I moved the mushroom farm into the wall. It is now going long ways like I said I would. So it's all back there. Sounds like there's a lot of zombies in there. And we have a decent amount of mushrooms growing. And then we have the sugarcane farm. It looks like the rail car stopped moving for whatever reason. And of course it's way in the back. So let's see if we can't fix that without breaking everything. See, there's a zombie back there. Let's go ahead and make our way back here. And we'll just pick you up. So, we will... How do we want to do this? I guess I will just do it like this. Yeah. Let's build this back together. And we'll get that running again. Alright. So that is working. Another thing I did... Well, actually, before we get to that, this is all the sugarcane. It's on both sides. We have 2 rail carts, both collecting and doing their thing. One other thing I'd like to show you guys is the villager breeder. And it has been working overly good again. So we got a ton smashed in there together. We got a bunch of these guys bouncing around, and we got all these guys in here. So one thing I think I'm going to do to fix it temporarily is go ahead and build up to this guy, and we will block off these windows, because I think now that there's no direct sun or sky or whatever, you should not be doing that anymore, but I think it'll get rid of it being a village, since it can't directly see the sun. Maybe it can still. So let's go back up and do that again. But the idea behind this is just to stop any more villagers breeding for now. And what I can do later is go ahead and set up a piston to do it automatically, or just with the flick of a lever. I'm not sure how I'd do it automatically, but that will do that. Another thing is, if we go inside, oh, that's right. I already tried to record this, but since my computer kind of reset some of the settings, there was no audio. So my apologies for that. But these were all filled with villagers, and it was just a bunch of empty mine carts. So I think what happened is a zombie came through and just destroyed everyone. So what I need to do is block off this area here, and probably that area too, but I'll save that for another time. And that's, I think, it for around the base here. One thing I did in the 2 or 3 days that I was playing without recording is I helped some of the guys on the server build wither farm to get wither skulls and all of that. We used Tango Tech's design, and we built it 2 stories, and yeah, I kind of went crazy. Somebody started it, I went over to help out, and then I kind of went overboard and just finished the whole thing. So I'm gonna head over in that direction, and then we will show you kind of what our finished product is. But before I head over there, I did a little, I used it a little bit, and I got, I think, 5 wither heads, wither skeleton skulls. So yeah, I got 5 of those. Yeah, it works pretty well. Those 5 are just from while building it. I didn't even actually use the farm to collect any of them. So I'm sure it'll work pretty good. But I'm gonna head over there. It's pretty far away from my base. But yeah, I will meet you guys over there. Alright, here is the wither skeleton farm. This is the little castle I built. Just, that's like the main area to get in. Excuse me. Yeah, I kind of went overboard and just did it all pretty quick. I mean, a lot of it was started by, I think it was D-Term and Cy Mad Doc and Boss Man, maybe is his name. I don't remember his name exactly. Boss something. And there's probably a few other guys I forgot who worked on this. But yeah, you come in here and there's a whole bunch of wither skeletons waiting, and we just come down to the end here. We'll let them catch up, and then we aggro them, and they all come over here, and they will all come up here. So nothing in there yet. And then we'll just kill them all, and hopefully with any luck we'll get a skull. So let's get this guy over here, and nothing yet. So let's get this guy. Did you get a skull? You did not. But lots of coal. We'll just go ahead and get rid of these, and then we'll head back. And I broke my own rule of no jumping in here, because the blaze will find us and attack us and create fire inside here, which kind of lowers the spawn rate of the skeletons. So yeah, first rule, do not jump. And I just jumped. My bad. So let's come to the edge here, and we'll just throw these off. I don't need that, that, or that. So yeah, this is basically it. Let's go ahead and jump off the edge here, and we'll come over here, and this is what it looks like from the outside. So you can see the skeletons in there. There's actually quite a few other mobs that I wouldn't expect to be in there, like regular skeletons. But yeah, there's fire everywhere just from all the blaze that were attacking us while we were building this. And it was pretty frustrating at times, because you'd place one block and then just get shot off, and you'd fly down and get sent, have to fly back up again. Our little cabin we had set up was right here, and when I had completed it, I destroyed the cabin, and one of the guys, D-Term, he spawned in there just because he logged out inside the cabin, but when he woke up and logged back in, there was no more cabin, so he just got attacked by blaze all around. So I'll have to go through there eventually and just kind of clear out the fire again at some point. But yeah, now right before Cy logged out, he was creating this little pathway to make it easy to get out here, because I don't know how many times I tried to get out here and just got lost. So this will make it fast and an easy way to, like, path to follow, because I think there was like 3 or 4 times where I was trying to get out here after dying, just dying again, just because I lost my way and hit lava or lagged out or something. So I think it's a job well done on everyone's part that built the farm. And yeah, so anyone who wants to come use it and get some withers, they can do that pretty easily now. But I think that's going to do it for today's episode. Next episode we'll work on something else fun, and I think I'm going to try to do my recordings in 4K now. I kind of looked around and I know how to do it now. I didn't really know how to do it before. I'm not going to be able to watch anything in 4K because I don't have a 4K monitor, but for any of you guys who do have one, you are now able to watch in 4K after today. So hopefully it all works out, and yeah, we'll be able to do that. So again, thank you for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.